Welcome back. We just got back to from the AMPERS&ONE World Tour.
Just seconds ago.
Yeah, it just happened, and we're back now. So we're here to talk about the concert, the VIP stuff that we got to do, and maybe the conversations that we've had with some of our.
Hello, everyone. We are here at the AMPERS&ONE concert. It doesn't look like it. It looks like
Shh, we have to be quiet.
it look.
We gotta be quiet.
It looks like we're about to watch a lecture, like a not me lecture. Taui's about to come up.
AMPERS&ONE is doing a TED Talk today. We're very excited.
We're in chairs in this giant auditorium.
I feel like I'm at a JYP. You know how he does those like religious, the prayer meetings? That's what's about to happen. It is fish and chips.
So we're waiting for our sound check, but we'll let you know how the night progresses. We got I got my shirt signed and I got an album signed. And Brian already said, "Wait, why do I think I know you guys?" to Ada. So we're doing great so far.
Can I just say too that was a sign. So if you had not bought the photo cards,
What would we have signed?
you had to buy something in order to do, like, they just have been like, hi.
Yeah.
That's so.
Handed you a poster? Because usually they would have a stack of posters, but much to discuss over here. But we're waiting for sound check, so we'll let you know how it goes.
I'm seconds away from creating a touring company. sets were really great.
Yeah.
The covers were fun. They have so much energy.
Yeah, they've got a lot of energy. I mean, look at this list.
Yeah.
They had a lot of stops.
Never stop stopping.
Never stop stopping. And we were right kind of in the middle. You see, like, we've reacted to their title tracks and their, like, mini albums, but I love that they were able to do little subunits and covers too, which I think typically, like, you'll have, like, the subunits and stuff to, like, split up so that way people can change and everything. Since they didn't have, like, screens or VCRs. It was kind of a nice. It was a nice way to pace between the boys, so that way they can all come back and do group stuff.
Yeah,
kind of at the end of the show. We're shocked with some of the covers. I personally loved a little Twas a Number.
Of course you do.
I love a little plot twist. It was the Good Boys.
The Good Boys did that one.
The Good Boys.
And
then the Bad Boys
did my.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It was like catered specifically to us.
For us. So they did TXT's Good Boy Gone Bad, which is one of my faves. Altogether, they covered Blood, Sweat, and Tears by BTS, and they covered God's Menu by Stray Kids.
So the whole place just erupted, obviously.
For sure.
Everyone knows that loves those songs. So it was just like...
Yeah. They have three mini albums to fill out the full concert.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciated that they, like, it was, like, long. It was a long show.
It was a long show, totally.
Yeah.
And the way our theater was set up, it's like in this, like, old historic hall. So they just had, like, the big stage up front and, like, a banner. And Adam and I were like, this must have been what it felt like to do mall tours. Like,
in
when,
the 80s.
Like, 80s, 90s.
When Tiffany was at malls in the 80s. For those of you who don't know anything, it's fine.
Not Tiffany from Girls' Generation.
No. Different Tiffany.
Different Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Ask your mom.
잘하고 있어 이건 나를 못받게 할 줄 She's a dream, sweeter than sweet Chocolate cheeks, chocolate rings 넌 너의 날개를 하루하게 걸 너의 그 sweet 앞을 안 되나 Can't sleep, you're the dream 생각 좋은 절대 상관없이 또 walking Baby, treat the way 이제 내 때리켜 No 깊숙이, no whiskey Because we're one of a kind 누구도 따라할 수 없는 날 Oh yeah 시작부터 다 우리 거 잠깐 떠나간다 해도 결국 다시 찾게 돼 열기가 식지 않는 내 지금부터 싹 다 입맛을 다 때려버려 이게 우리 탁탁탁탁 이게 우리 탁탁탁탁 지금 바로 눈을 불을 켜 I just wanna taste it, make it up 새로운 물품 위에 타게 나와 내 콜라 call me up 원하는 걸로 다 serve
This was the moment like Hot Girls for Kyrell happened.
Yeah, this was a huge moment in culture.
This is the first show that when his Kyrell was like in the live was like, I always keep seeing like Hot Girls for Camden, Hot Girls for Gia, Hot Girls for Smoke. Where are the hot girls? Where are the hot people for Kyrell sign? And Mama, they all showed up in Chicago because it was the Next Life
They
tour.
did.
So we all had it. And to the point where he had to be like, my friend who is like not a K-pop person was like, you know, you're going viral on TikTok, right? Because of you saying this.
Hi everyone, and my name is Kyrell. If you love me, make some noise. Seems like we got a lot of hot people in here.
Like, I thought actually for as kind of low budget as the concert was, right? Like it was just them performing. I thought like they were really intentional about the outfits they had and the sets and stuff like, and I thought like it looked really good. For as being as simple as it was. It was like the concert was executed really well.
Yes, the like set.
Yeah.
The order of the set list, the songs, and how they were paced. And then like even at the encore, they did like He, She, We again, but then they released an English version. So that way it was something that like was fun and they didn't have to like do the choreo.
Well, and they also like they're very lucky that they have multiple members that speak English speakers. So like it didn't feel like, oh, they had to like make sure that one of them was always on stage at once.
Yes, so that was nice. Who really stood out to me, seeing Jiho finally live, I was like, the hype is real. He's beautiful. He sounds great.
He looked like Linda Evangelista.
I was like, you are so gorgeous, and your vocals truly, they sound so good.
Yeah.
Jiho was like the one that
all the vocals I thought were so good live. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
great.
Shiun was doing all of the harmonies, the high harmonies as main vocal.
I mean, it's Camden.
We gotta talk about Camden.
We gotta talk about Camden, guys.
Camden is a star.
Camden comes from the school. I swear to God, there is a school of people who do not know how to mark.
Yes.
They do not know how to not give at least 100%.
He's always giving 100%.
He's always giving 100%. I went in and I was like, I think I'm a Micaiah bias, but I hadn't like totally
Because he's like funny.
Yeah, because he's weird.
He's weird.
And I was
he's
like,
a weirdo.
I think that's where, girl, I left and I was like,
It's Camden.
It's Camden's
Established.
show. I don't know what to tell
Yeah,
you.
established.
I feel like with some of the like post Boys Planet groups, I try not to just be like, well, I'm gonna pick the Boys Planet boys because like I want to give the other boys a chance. But boy,
it's just like
he's just like
his work has honed in, and he's just so good and baked, and like just like he's just like a showman.
And he does all of the like it's all of the concepts. He like does them, even the sweeter one, like even the like lighter,
even the lighter
like
ones,
he
the
plus she
boyfriend
plus
one.
we, he plus she plus we plus they plus
they
them
plus them plus us. Yeah.
That one has like cuter choreo, and he like is doing it full. Like he's not like embarrassed by it or anything like that. It's so good.
It's so good.
Everybody here, yeah, listen, 점점 빨리 달려, whip it, whip it. Come and 따라와, 다 같이 질주해보자, just whip it, whip it.
In a non-exhaustive list, we had a signing, a group shot, individual selfies, high touch, and
selfie.
I already said the selfie.
Selfie
and then technically sound check.
Yeah.
But that's obviously a little separate. So the signing was first.
I asked to sign the shirt, and they did.
Oh.
They signed my shirt.
In past VIP smaller group stuff, we have. I am not saying this to say anything. I am simply saying people have recognized us.
Yeah.
I'm specifically talking about BDU. That was crazy.
Oh yes, yeah.
But it's happened.
Yeah.
I'm not delusional enough to think that like they whatever. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Brian was one of the first down the line.
Yeah.
And he went, "Oh, I know you." And I was like, "Oh,
it's always you."
Oh,
it's
well,
always
because
you're a white man with glasses.
I was like, "Oh, are you sure?
Are you sure, Brian?"
And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, let's not. We could just. It's just between us.
Yeah.
Just between us, girlfriends."
He was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. And then I said I really wanted to like. I don't know why I did this, but I was like, "Hi, Micaiah." And he was like, "Oh, that's a bit strong, isn't it?" And I was like,
"Oh no." He said, "That's a bit strong, isn't it?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry."
I did. And then
Sorry.
I was so
verklempt from Brian.
Well, I was verklempt from a lot of things from this
Yes.
experience.
Oh.
But we got to like Camden, and I literally, my brain stopped working.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my God, Kyrell." And he was like, "No." And then I was like, "Oh my
No,
God, I'm
I
so
know
sorry."
you,
This was my nightmare.
Yeah, it's
situation.
truly
It was the selfies were better, but this
Yeah,
was my
yes,
nightmare.
Yeah. I know you, Camden. I promise.
I was like, Camden, I was like, can I go back in the back of the line
I
and start
do
over?
this
This
again?
is so
Can I
embarrassing.
do this
I've
again?
never been more embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oh.
I went up to Brian too, and he said too, like, he's like, "Yeah, I watch your guys' reactions. Thank you guys for reacting." And I was like, "You're so great, Brian. Like, we love you." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was crazy. To Camden, I asked
And
for a
he's so
Camden.
tall.
He's so tall.
He's so tall.
Brian is so tall.
Brian is a lanky man.
well. That's
Brian?
Brian, we know you're watching. Well, Brian also said like he was doing the bit of like, "Oh, it feels like I'm meeting you."
Yes.
Like, he said that
yes.
to me, and I was like, "Oh my God, Brian, please,
Brian,
Brian, please."
Brian, please.
Let's not forget one of this. Once upon a time, we told Brian to go to sleep.
We did. Once upon a time, we told Brian to go to bed.
Yeah,
You know what? You get to stay up.
you get to stay up, Brian. You get to stay past your bedtime.
Past your bedtime.
And my last photo was with Jiho, and it was truly like our eyes locked, and we fell in love. I don't know what to
Okay.
tell you.
Well,
It was so
delusional hour over here.
But I really liked your photo with Jiho because you guys did. Don't
I
Cry.
did. Yeah, you.
It was so cute.
That was really fun.
I really liked all of our selfie photos.
I actually really liked the selfie experience.
Yeah, me too. It was. What?
That was what I really liked.
Yes.
Yep.
It was. I would say it was. It was like a fun experience, and all of our photos, they took the photos, which was great, and they were
Great,
like
thank
pros,
God.
like truly.
Yeah.
Makaya was like, "Oh, let me do the 0.5. Let me."
I mean,
get
that
them
was
up
probably
here."
smartest
It was
simply from the
crazy.
fact of like they do it so
They do it all the
often that
time.
they know how to do
Yeah.
it correctly.
Yeah,
I would be so nervous that I wouldn't know how to use someone's phone.
yeah, but they.
Because if somebody handed me an Android, I would literally be like,
I don't know what this is.
I'm too dumb.
I've heard of it though.
I'm too dumb. It.
So, Adam, let's say if we were to give notes for improvement for maybe the next time this touring company would want to do this again,
Mhm.
are there any notes that you'd maybe want to give for improvement? Because I think there were a lot of things to improve within the actual tour process.
I would say that if I'm being honest, everybody who doesn't care has already clicked out of this video.
That's true. That's true. It just felt like they didn't know what they were doing and
Felt like
disorganized.
it felt like it was disorganized. It felt like it was oversold.
It was definitely oversold.
It was like herding cattle.
Yeah.
And to some extent it is, and I'm not stupid, and I know that that's what it is.
Yeah.
But the way we were constantly like shuffled around and then like shushed was like actually crazy. Like
Yeah.
I was like, listen, I'm not saying that, you know,
K-pop fans aren't loud or
right,
whatever.
sure.
Yeah.
But there's also some level that like we are not children.
We're not children. Just tell us what you want us to do.
And even if there are teens in the crowd, that's the fan base. Like I
Yes,
don't know.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know what you want.
Yeah, it was really
This isn't a symphony,
yeah.
right? We're not going to see a ballet.
Yeah. I think also because our venue was like within a office building, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think they realized that until they got there, and so I think they were getting complaints from people. But I was like, this is when you have to. You gotta know.
you
I
have
don't
to
know.
Change what you're doing.
You have to change what
You
you're
have to
doing.
Figure out. Yeah, Oh,
It was really
boy.
unfortunate because a lot of people were waiting out in the snow and the cold and then rushed in immediately to go see the boys. Like, immediately rush into a photo.
Yes.
And that was the big things that we were hearing people in line. I was like, I had no idea what I was lining up for. They just told me, if you have this ticket, line up right now.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'm in a photo with the boys. I was like, I'm not prepared.
Yeah.
So I felt bad about that.
Truly, the boys were great.
Yeah, the boys were great. The
No
concert
issues
itself was
with-
great.
Yeah, I loved the concert.
It
was very
the tour,
chaotic.
And
I
as a
think-
fan, you don't want to feel like I should be worried about what's going on.
The biggest compliment you can give to operations of an event is that you do not notice them.
Yeah.
If you notice it, it's because it's probably running
Yes,
poorly.
yeah.
And it was very noticeable.
Yeah.
So.
And I think we're only saying that because we've been to a lot of these concerts, but we also worked in like one of the most popular.
I worked at the most popular theme park in the world for 7 years. So
yeah, so like it's kind of inherent in us to like notice audience control.
Yeah.
And so I just wish that they had just like better planning.
A little better planning.
Because it felt like they were figuring it out, but then like I said, we were already halfway through their tour list. Their tour schedule.
I also think like what you shouldn't do is like the people who have
paid the most package,
paid for the highest package, get told that they have to stand outside
multiple times. Yeah. But the concert was great.
Concert was great.
Boys were great.
Boys were incredible.
I love all of our photos. I loved all of our interactions. Loved hearing Broken Hearted live. I was screaming my voice.
I think Broken Hearted is my favorite.
I think Broken Hearted is my favorite too. Even though I love I love Day Plus Day Plus Day. You know, it's a cute song. I think that's a song that's like more in
Day Plus
like
Them equals those.
Broken Hearted. It's the earworm. It's clicking. The synapses are firing. It just connects.
Broken.
Yeah, love it. And being able to see it live because they were wearing like the all white looks too, and Jiho looked like a baseball. It was great.
Jiho did look like a baseball. That was
baseball.
Let the venue sell.
Let the venue sell drinks
other than Red Bull. Thank you. As an adult,
that's the last note.
As an adult, sign that contract.
Yeah, pay for the license.
Okay. Anyway, thank you.
Okay, we'll be back next time. We'll be back next time to talk more tour vlogs because we've got a few more in the bag that we'll talk about. So, till then, bye.
주저하지 말고 right now let's fly all the way to the sky. I know we can fly. No, I don't wanna give up. 힘을 내줘 마음껏 날개를 펴 한번 날아올라 이 꿈을 향해. Together we can fly. Always know it's you, oh, oh. 기도하기 싫니? At first sight, was sharing now. I never seen no one like that. Never seen no one like that. Yo, that's my lady. I see her go crazy. Spin, feeling no hazy. Give me out healthy, see me. Nobody else, no way, where's me now? I got this sweetest dream now. I had to. I let everything understand. You the same as I do, us two forever. I have a question to ask. Feels like love. Can't plus or minus. My answer is you. Oh, oh. Girl, I'll give you the answer. Always know it's you. Oh, oh. 기도하기 싫니? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, she. 기도하기 싫니? Believe this, need feel that road. Do you feel that road? 지겨워, 더 취하게. The night is yours. So bring the crazy, stupid fun. Oh yeah. 숨쉬어 take a breath. 올라간 너의 stage. 아무 말도 하지 마. 여기까지 눌러 down. It's a party. Every time we go to work, what you call it? Chicago, let's go.